In 2015, Oxfam, in partnership with the National Organization of Peer Educators, Youth Alive Kenya, and Site Enterprise Promotion, received financial support from the European Union to strengthen socio-economic empowerment of poor and vulnerable women, domestic workers, and small-scale traders who live in informal settlements of Mukuru, Kibera, Mathare, Korogosho, and Kawangware through a 4-year project.
Sheria gani tena chief? Soni anapaswa kuwa shuleni sasa. Mbona anatangatanga mtaani? Haki chief, sikupenda kwangu ama single mother. Tena hamjata mama mboga. Sina doi na kupeleka Soni shule.
The project, titled Wezesha Jamii, contributes to achieving secure and productive lives of vulnerable women dependent on the informal economy by strengthening their collective groups, building their business and vocational skills, educating them on their rights and responsibilities, building strategic linkages, and strengthening advocacy actions to increase their participation in decision-making processes.
The idea behind this is for the last 3 years, 3.5 years actually to be precise, we have been working in the informal settlements, and one of the things that we realized is that our target groups, of course, are women domestic workers and women small-scale traders. They are in the bottom of the pyramid. Actually, when you go to the informal settlements, water, which is guaranteed by the Constitution, most of them are not able to access it. And that's the reason as to why we are advocating for this, so that the county government can be able to provide.
The project has specifically targeted women, and women's roles are structured in such a way that they are the ones who have to fetch water for the house. They're the ones who have to extend to meet the water needs for the household. We are focusing on water and we are focusing on education. But this is not an idea that came out from Oxfam itself or from NOPE. But it's the women who we were working with, and our journey in working with them, they identified these 2 areas.
Theatre groups from the 5 areas were mobilized to take part in creative productions that involved packaging water and early childhood development and education messages through dance, drama, narrative,
ni vile kupata shule za nasari hiyo area ilikuwa blanda. Zile chache zenye zilikuwa za private, na fee structure ilikuwa inafanana kama ile ya university.
And vast mediums.
Kuelimisha, tutajiinua na tutajiimarisha. Kupata maji ni haki yetu. Maji ni haki yetu. Maji ni haki yetu.
The task of packaging the messages was done by creative media concept personnel who were taken through a communication strategy workshop before they embarked on auditioning and training the teams. On diverse dates between the 22nd of August and 6th of September 2018, the teams performed the items in all the 5 areas. The items showcased challenges faced by communities in informal settlements that include accessing clean and affordable water resources and early childhood development and education.
Tunataka bajeti iliyopo ya 54 milioni
The Wezesha Jamii project has made incredible efforts in empowering these women to speak up during public participation forums, training them on business skills and improving the status of domestic workers.
Unapata hapo awali tungeweza kujua maneno na public participation, but Wezesha wameweza kutufahamisha about public participation. Tunaenda pale tunaongelelea mswada zetu.
Naweza shukuru Wezesha Jamii juu imetuwezesha kawa mama, vile inasemekana ukielimisha mwanamke umeelimisha jamii yote.
Wezesha Jamii, hata mimi vile unaniona, wacha niseme mimi mwenyewe kwanza. Mimi hata singeweza kuongea mbele ya watu, lakini waliweza kututoa chini kule. Tumeelimishwa vitu mingi, siwezi nikataja, lakini wameweza kutuelimisha, wameweza kutuonyesha vile county governance, issue na governance. Tuliweza tukafundishwa, tukaambiwa kazi ya MCA ni hii na hii na hii. So tuko na tofauti.
Wezesha Jamii imetupatia mama kwa nobe, ikatufundisha haki zetu mpaka tumejua tukidhulumiwa tutaenda wapi, na umetupatia namba hapo, umetusaidia. Saidi nao wakatufundisha mambo na biashara, wakatufundisha mambo na first aid. Sasa tumeimarika pale. Oxfam nao ndio mama wetu. Alafu Youth Alliance Kenya nao wakatufundisha kuhusu NSSF na NHIF. Tulikuwa sisi kitambo tulikuwa tunafikiria ya kwamba NSSF ni ya wale watu wanafanya kazi kwa maofisi.
Beside the communities living in the informal sectors, the campaign also targeted Nairobi County government officials with a view to enhancing collaboration in intervention efforts.
Tuna project kubwa sana ya expansion ya Siwa. Nairobi Siwa Company ni sister company ya Nairobi Company ya Nairobi County, na hiyo project itagharimu mabilioni ya pesa. Kwa vile hauwezi ukapea watu maji na hauwapei pahali ya kutupa hiyo maji inayotoka ikiwa chafu.
Maneno ya maji na maneno ya issue of nursery school. County government of Nairobi this financial year imetenga pesa mingi sana kwa various projects. One of the wards that we have captured in Mathare is hospital ward. We have around 12 projects that the county government is going to do this financial year.
I want to admit that we have not done our best, but tunataka from now tumetenga pesa ya kutosha ya miradi kwa hii miaka ya this 2018-2019 na 2019-2020. We have enough money for projects. The only problem tumekuwa nayo kama county ni implementation.
Each and every ECD child in a public private school in Nairobi has been given 3,200 shillings, so that all those money that were being charged of the parent are removed. But another thing here to promote the enrollment of the ECD learners is that now ECD teachers are being employed, and 520 ECD teachers are already been shortlisted, and they are awaiting the interview.
In order to enhance sustainability, it is important that similar campaigns be allocated adequate time for message packaging, mobilization of various segments of stakeholders, publicity, and performances. As the community theatre engagement assignment comes to a close, Wezesha Jamii is confident that these women have taken significant lessons which will help them even when the project funding comes to an end. The project also calls on the Nairobi County government to further allocate 10 million from the current 54 million shillings to help in resource allocation and access to water in Nairobi.
Generally, in this project, we've not been using money to bring them into doing whatever they are doing. We have encouraged them to do it for their own benefit and to do it so that they can improve their lives. So we are very much confident that even after the project, they are still going to do it because I am sure they've seen the results and they would want to continue doing that to get more and more.
Oxfam and partners have continued to give meaning to the vision of a world in which people can influence decisions that affect their lives, enjoy their rights, and assume their responsibilities as full citizens of a world in which all human beings are valued and treated equally.